Welcome back on our summer 2021 learning initiative of Love to Learn. What we're doing is we're kind of pushing education, putting it to the forefront in the communities we live in, and we're targeting the teens in our areas, and we just want to kind of let them understand that it is okay for you to like education. Now, today what I'm going to talk about is creating something. Now, last week we spoke on the investment in yourself, that whole learning aspect. Check the past video if you want to check it out, but it was a whole lot of topics on that. After you invest in yourself, all of us, whether we realize it or not, create. All of us create something, whether it's a routine. A lot of times in our job, we do things a certain way. Like I know myself, I worked in education for a while, and they would always tell me that, hey, they love how like the programs and how I structure it. And they would pay me to structure my programs that way. So one thing that I realize in this world, and I hope everybody out here realizes the same thing, if somebody, and if you're watching this and you're working, I'm guessing this is you, if somebody's out there working and they say, hey, you do good at that job, think about a way that you can make a portion of that skill that you're good at ownership for yourself. Because if you only do these jobs for other people consistently, eventually one day you'll be replaceable. They'll kick you to the curb. And when they kick you to the curb, if you didn't take that time to invest in yourself, take that time to learn something, create something for you, when that happens, you're just going to be out in the cold, kind of just mad, upset, wishing you did. So what I'm saying now is for learning, let's all learn to create something. Now, when we're creating that thing, some things that it shouldn't be something that is hurting somebody else. I'm not for anything to where you creating something that's going to physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, anything under the umbrella, any of that you're hurting somebody, I'm not for. So I'm not saying create something where you hurt people. So make sure when you create something, it is there with the intention to kind of help something. The way that you can do that and make sure you're not hurting anybody is find a mission. If when you're creating something, you stick to what your mission is, what you tend to do is put yourself around like-minded individuals, and you always, no matter where, like what the plans change, what different happens, if you stay true to that mission when you are creating something, you'll always stay true to that passion. And if you take ownership over what you're creating, create a mission for the things that you have ownership over, and then as it grows, as long as it started with you having that ownership and not anybody else, it's gonna take care of your family in the future. Now, I always like to practice what I preach. I'm never a person that comes on here and tells y'all like, you should be doing this, doing that, but not actually doing it ourselves. So with our nonprofit, what our mission statement is, we want to help build better urban communities. Simple. Anybody that has that mindset can rock with us, can work with us as helping build and better communities. All of our programs, if you look, our plan program is geared towards creating entrepreneurs, creating young urban investors in the stock market, teaching them about it, and also making sure that these urban young teens that we have in our communities are confident within themselves. They can verbally express who they are, and they also know how to put that in written format, which is something we would call a resume. So I'm trying to lead best foot forward, so we're putting it out there. If you got teens interested, if you like this message, make sure you tell them to join us. We got a free program in New London. I'll keep coming on with these videos. Outside of our plan program, we have a music program. We also have financial literacy. But the goal for today is create something in life. Create something. Take ownership of something, even if it's simple as, if you a cook, the recipe that you maybe changed up a little bit over there, write that down and save it for yourself. If you working with people and you found a good way to get a certain demographic of people to like what you guys got going on, take that and save it. But learn from the people above and below you so you know everything going on, and let's start to create things. Because when we have ownership over stuff, that's where the world change happens. And when we are looking to create, at bare minimum, let's not make it so it's hurting anybody else. If we stick to a positive mission, a simple mission, then that's something that where we can create something with that mission and make it simple. Now ours is to help build better communities. If anybody ever likes what we do and has something that they feel they have for the community that can help build a better community, then come rock on with us. Just understand that we do things a certain way over here. So if you do come rock with us, just make sure you come under that community level up way. Now our programs, July 12th, we have our next opening going on in our center. We have financial literacy going on in the morning. We're gonna have music production and exploration going on in the afternoon. We have a couple spaces left in each of them. We got registrations coming in. We're going to be out tomorrow at the Eat in the Street and around New London passing out our flyers, hashtag love to learn. What I'm going to ask everybody out there, if, like you an adult and you watching this, I ask if you can share it, drop us a like, follow our YouTube page. Also, if you are an adult that has a craft, they have ownership of something, teach it to some of these teens out there. Show them about the ownership, that positive thing you created. And if you are an adult that may not have any of that, send any teens this way so they can learn it. And also, hey, hit me up personally. We got men's group. We got other things going on. We all just want to take ownership of stuff. If we all own things around our communities and we all taking care of each other in different aspects of what we work in, that's the way we all eat. Truthfully, like there's a lot of money in this world and in these communities. We can find ways to all eat. If we constantly keep batting heads with each other, not wanting to collaborate, not wanting to do things, and I'm not excluding myself from anything, I myself have to reach out more. But if we keep that mindset going, it makes it easier for that bigger fight kind of for them to take us apart. So if you're watching my video, I just want to say, hey, you're not my enemy. I want to help educate you. The people that I'm fighting for, striving for, are the people that aren't going to even check this video out. If you're checking this out, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch it through. If you're in New London area, I would love for you to drop by, come to 322 State Street, check us on out. If you're not in the New London area, hit me up, man. Like, holla at me on DMs, hit me on LinkedIn. I just want to have a chat. I love to talk with like-minded individuals and just find ways we can grow. If you're doing something in your community, a Love to Learn initiative that maybe we can do something here, hit me up. If there's anything I'm doing that you might want to do where you are, also hit me up. I'm an open book to everybody. All right, I hope you have a fantastic day. Love to Learn all summer 2021. I'll be back on tomorrow, and catch me around New London. All of our staff will be out through the Eat in the Streets, and we'll be passing out information for our teens and for our young adults. All right, y'all have a fantastic day. Remember, Love to Learn, summer 2021.